Wouldn't you like to bring a positive change in your life? There are only two ways to grow rich. Either find a hen that lays golden eggs, which is purely imaginary, or to be with Bromark. Bromark, the world's favorite fresh chicken. Venky, #1 chicken in the world. Bringing a wind of change in your life. Sounds unbelievable? Let's meet one of the Bromark franchisees who has found his fortune with Bromark. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You seem to be doing very well. How did you get into this?
Excuse me. I had everything. Ambition, experience, place, and Bromark provided me the opportunity to combine it with my resources.
What was this opportunity?
The opportunity to grow in every aspect of life.
Could you clarify?
I don't have to clarify. I can demonstrate it. Bromark offers 5 benefits.
Number 1. Product supply. We have a supply of quality birds with assurance and consistency. Number 2. Bromark support.
We get their technical assistance and training.
Bromark teaches us scientific operating methodologies. Slaughtering or halal is done as per proper standards in inverted killing cones. You might wonder, why are these killing cones needed when the same slaughtering has been done for ages?
Yes, it's important to know about.
In a conventional manner, body movements of birds lead to injuries and further to rupturing of blood vessels. This causes internal blood clotting, which affects both taste and quality of the meat. Killing cones avoid all these by restricting the movements of the birds and ensures proper blood drain.
This is how a simple and convenient device ensures the quality in a scientific way.
In case of under temperature of water, defeathering becomes difficult and overheating damages the skin of the birds. Controlled water temperature ensures proper scalding of the birds. Defeathering machine makes the process faster and more convenient. The soft and flexible rubber fingers ensure smooth and clean defeathering. Really, this mini dressing plant is making a whole lot of difference. To ensure hygiene, just take a look at what we follow.
Hygiene at Bromark begins with the people who handle the process.
Stainless steel evisceration table and trays ensure convenient operations and, more importantly, avoid contamination. Even for without skin, the hygiene standards are the same. Dredged birds are washed twice in running water. After washing, the chicken is cut on a portioning machine. Isn't this sight very unpleasant to your eyes and unhygienic to the meat you buy? Portioning machine avoids all this. It also avoids the splintering of bones because it cuts, doesn't chop.
All these contribute heavily to ensure proper quality and hygiene standard. Above all, this has made my people more productive and happier. I'm convinced quality is not an accident, it's a result of planned efforts. Bromark also supports in promotion, which otherwise is difficult for us in terms of expertise and funds.
Number 3. Pricing stability.
I'm not bothered about pricing. It's fixed, uniform, and yet fair.
Number 4. Customer response.
You see, the product is bought. We don't have to sell it.
Number 5. Status.
And above all, it brings me a status. I say it with pride that I'm a part of the Bromark family.
It's obvious that you must be curious to know in what way Bromark is different. Venky chicken, a high pedigree broiler born out of Venky's and Cobb, the #1 breed in the world. This is the place you must really know about. The birds are fed on a balanced diet of corn and soya and picked 6 weeks old when the meat is at its prime. The birds are raised under the strict supervision of doctors. As a business opportunity, everything is fine, but you may ask, what about the future? It will now help to know more about the company. History starts with the late Padma Shri Dr. B.V. Rao. Way back in 1971, the man behind Venkateshwara Hatcheries Group and modern poultry industry in India. NECC, his brainchild, controls prices and has reduced the dominance of the trading community. The philosophy behind my egg, my price, my life concept promoted and increased consumption amongst masses. His legacy is carried on with conviction. Meet our chairperson, Mrs. Anuradha Desai.
Dr. B.V. Rao is considered to be the father of the modern poultry industry and who's responsible for the growth and developing it into a proper industry from a backyard activity. Is also responsible for the creation of Bromark. Bromark is a cooperative of farmers who have come together to fight the harassment or the advantage the middlemen were taking in the farmer used to produce his product at a certain rate while the middleman was charging 200% on the produced product and selling, and that was when Dr. Rao started creating Bromark outlets, and it is that concept that we have taken it ahead. Bromark as a chicken selling outlet and has a tremendous brand value. So far we are able to build it as a brand, an outlet which sells live birds and fresh chilled birds and also has Venky's products at its outlets, and we almost have somewhere near 500 plus outlets if you look at the whole country, all across the major cities. And the way it's growing, I foresee that it will be good for the people from the community to join the Bromark franchise for the simple reason that it will help them to increase their sale, and the consumer also looks at Bromark as a yardstick for quality, fair price, and I'm sure that with the kind of plans we have got for Bromark to increase the sale at these outlets, to increase the outlets itself in the whole country, I am sure over a period of next couple of years we should be crossing nothing less than 2000 stores across the country. We are opening up fresh stores in northeastern sector also, almost about 100 stores in the next 2 months to come, and similar thing we are doing in Rajasthan. These are the areas we were not present, and Delhi. So we are doing full scale, and I am sure anybody who will become a Bromark franchisee will not regret, and his business even in terms of percentage might go down per bird that he sells, but definitely in terms of numbers he will pick. It's an example. I mean, after the Bromark outlets came in, we saw the sale has jumped to at least 100% in Pune, Chandigarh and Hyderabad, and many such examples are there. So yeah, we welcome franchisees into the Bromark family. I am sure it's a fantastic future holds for you there, and there should not be any looking back.
And the benefits of being a franchisee of Bromark don't end here. I am an authorized Venky's dealer too. Hey, here is a little secret. The company is also planning to diversify in other edible products in the near future.
A successful enterprise, a bright future. Do we need to say more? You are welcome. To know more about Bromark franchisee opportunities, get in touch with us.